Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to some more Donkey Kong Country 3. In the last part, we beat the boss of World 1, and we started on World 2, which is the Kremwood Forest, with the first level. And we'll now start on the second level, Riverside Race. Now this is an interesting level because you basically have to go through it at least 2 times. The first time, which I'm going to be doing, you can do it in any order, I guess, but the first time, I'm just going to be running through it. I probably should have had Dixie up because she can float over the water, because you need to get to the end, well, to 100% the game, you need to get to the end within 1 minute and 15 seconds. You can see the counter down there. I'll explain more about the level when we actually go through and 100% it for realsies, I guess, but for now, just focus on running through it and getting through it basically as fast as you can. It'll give you timers about like where it thinks you should be at certain times. So I guess when I hit that barrel, I was ahead of the curb. I guess a little. Oh shoot. Yeah, you sort of have to have this level a little memorized too, just if you want to go through it really fast. The time limit isn't as strict as you would think, but it's still pretty strict enough that you have to go through it like, I mean, pretty fast. You can't dilly-dally that much. So yeah, I only have like 15 seconds left, but we're pretty close to the end here. Also, there's those red bees following you. Oh, no, get the thing. There we go. Wow, 106. I usually don't get it until like 112. I think that's actually a new record for me, like, personally. But yeah, once you do that, that'll trigger something later in the world. We don't need to worry about that right now. Just know that you have to get a new record first if you want 100% the game. It's to get a banana bird later in the world, but obviously, like I said, I'm not going to be getting the banana birds now. I'm going to be getting those all at the end of the game, just to have like a compilation of them, I guess you could say. So yes, there's those little bees following you, the red ones right there. They obviously hurt you, so it's sort of a race in 2 ways. One, when you have to beat the time, and another because you have to outrun those bees. You can jump over them if they get sort of near you, but otherwise you basically just want to keep going forward. They can't get you in the water here, so I guess that's good. So if you ever are worried about getting hit, just stay in the water. So I'm going to switch to Kitty here, and I need to perform. I'm going to perform like a, like, I don't know, he bounces across the water when you, like, press A at a certain time when you roll into the water with Kitty here. I don't want to get him killed, so I can't. Oh no, you have to press A twice. The first time he'll hop sort of low, the second time he'll hop higher. You can only do this with Kitty too, so I'm trying to keep him alive to do that. And yeah, like I said, the time doesn't matter this time because I'm just going for all the bonuses and stuff. Speaking of bonuses, here's the first one. Grab 15 bananas, I will do that. I don't think I mentioned it in the last part, but I really like the music of the bonus level in this game, actually a lot more than I did of the second game, or actually no, I think the first game, well, the first game has okay bonus music, but there wasn't really true bonus areas in the first game. There were only ones like that you like had to go in. From what I've heard of the first game, I'm not really that familiar with it, but from what I heard, you just have to like go in it and like go through it. You don't have to actually like collect or anything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I'm not that familiar with the first Donkey Kong Country game. But you know, I'm gonna switch to Dixie because she can hair. Hair is apparently a verb now. She can do, you know, like the hair twirl thing, and that can be helpful when jumping out of the water to grab the 15 bananas. Yeah, so like in this one, that fish there, he's just staring at you, and he knows that you're gonna get hit, so he's just in the middle of the way and everything, and he hates you. Also, so I've noticed something about this. The bananas sort of blend in with the environment, especially underwater there where all that like seaweedy stuff is. I don't know, it just kind of hard to see actually. It's sort of almost unfair in a way. Oh, get the coin and get the coin. Okay, there we go. I actually have the sound turned down, and I forgot to use that trick with my gamepad that I was talking about, like in Majora's Mask. So I don't really have the sound on at all, and ow. So I can't really hear it, but usually the bonus music is more intense as you get later in the levels. I don't think that's a spot where you need to jump up with Kitty. I know there's one more spot in the level where you have to jump up with that, that water bouncing technique with Kitty, or maybe, yeah, I think it's to get coin, actually. If you go up here, I guess I can show this, there's just a red balloon, but the bees will follow you near here, so you want to be careful. Or wait, did they? No, I guess they just spawn right there. Oh, that would definitely been better if I had rolled, because I could have just rolled into those guys and it would have been no problem. Oh, shoot, you're gonna be right there. Oh god, they're like touching Dixie's hair. Oh, okay, well, this is the first time we're seeing this. This is an invincibility barrel. Basically, if you ever played Mario, it's like, you know, invincibility star in that game. And this is where the second bonus barrel is. This one is bash the baddies, or destroy all the enemies, I think it's called in the second game. So I guess it's more unique in this game. Oh, no, get him. Oh, whoa. Oh, you can actually... That is kind of broken, actually. You can, like, just stay under them, especially with those hopping guys. You can just stay under them and twirl, and wow, that gave me a lot of trouble when I was practicing this, but because I tried to, like, jump on them, actually, I was just sort of experimenting there with... Oh, shoot. I was just sort of experimenting there with rolling into them. I didn't think it would actually work, because when I tried it in practice, it didn't work for some reason. I don't know, maybe it glitched or something, but I'm actually going to go back in here, because if you go into a bonus barrel, and then since it pops me right out where that DK barrel is, I kind of want to have Dixie back. I'm just going to, you know, die here. Or not die, but go out of the bonus area, because I don't need to beat it again, because it's already, you know, beaten, and you only can beat it once. So yeah, 2 out of the 3 major collectibles done. Is this where you have to do it? No, it's not. Good thing I didn't actually perform that other jump right there, or else I probably would have been screwed, because the bees would have been right there, and they would have gotten me if I had jumped any higher. For coin here, the bees won't follow you up here, or maybe they're flies, I don't know. They won't follow you up here, whatever they are, regardless, so you can be safe with destroying coin right there. And the exit's right here. I could have just started selected, but you know, the exit's right there, so why not? And the flag is standing tall, so we know we 100%ed it. Next level, Squeals on Wheels. Oh, this is a fun level. It's another one of these sawmill levels, and what you have to do, well, the gimmick of the level is these, Squeals on Wheels. Yeah, it sort of is in the name of the title. Well, I guess it's more like rats on wheels, and I think their name is, I think their names in this game is Sneak. I think their names in the first game or in the second game were Neek, and they were more of a grayish color in that game, or like cream colored, I guess you could say. Oh, something else that I wanted to show. You can like ride on barrels like this too. It's kind of funny. You can also do it with Kitty if you like throw him here. Let me demonstrate, or let me try and do it. If you like throw him and then I can't really do it. I need to get that out of the way first. Well, I don't actually think it's required for anything in the game. Neither is rolling on those barrels. I just think it's kind of something funny that they added. Like, you know, I want to do this. No, I'm going to do this. Bounce against the wall, or don't. Here, I'll bounce him against the wall, then he'll come back to me. Yeah, look at Dixie there. She's abusing her own cousin. Wow, and he's like a baby too. Although, ironically, he's like stronger than Dixie, so I guess it makes up for it. I don't know. He can lift Dixie up, so maybe he's able to carry her weight on his back too. I don't know. Also, one of the things to be noticing about this level is that they like to hide things where you have to jump up, like onto the wheels like that. Like, well, this is needed to progress up here, but I mean, like, they'll hide some bonus barrels up there, hide some other things up there, and yeah, I'm just abusing that now that I know you can do that, like, roll under those guys there. Oh, wait, the jumping guys. I think the bonus barrel is actually this way, yeah, or maybe this way is just... well, you had to kill the rat regardless, because as you see, the gimmick of this level is destroying all those rats to fill up that gauge, because once you fill up the gauge, it'll usually open a door somewhere, and that's the goal of the level, basically. And yeah, see, the first bonus barrel, you had to jump on one of those wheels to get up here. Dixie's hair, like usual, breaks this bonus game, so that's it. 16 coins already, wow, out of, I think, 78 that you get before going to the final area. Maybe it's 74. Yeah, I think it's 74. Maybe I don't really know. Alright, I know, but I can't really remember, I guess. There you go, Mr. Neek, or Sneak, as you're called in this game. I think. Well, they have like a enemy, like an enemy roll call type thing, like in Super Mario World they have it. They have it in this game too, so I guess we'll see at the end of the game what they're called. So I guess we'll find out there. Oh, next bonus barrel, or maybe it's coin, I can't really remember, is up here, but I want to switch to Kitty because I need to throw Dixie up there. Yeah, sometimes switching to different Kongs can be kind of awkward to do if you're like on a slanted surface like that. I guess it is the bonus barrel. Because, I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't register, because I think you have to be on a flat surface, like a totally flat surface, to be able to switch Kongs, because they don't want you, like, cheating it or something, I guess, I don't know. So, sometimes, like I said, it's kind of awkward, and this bonus barrel, or this bonus minigame, seems to be kind of luck-based. Well, all the banana ones are kind of luck-based, but with this one, you could get really lucky and have, like, 4 of them appear in a row on the same side by you just jumping up and down, but other times you have to jump back and forth constantly, which is why I usually just, regardless of where it looks like it's heading, I usually just stick with jumping back and forth regardless. I think that hit the rat up there. You know, I don't even know what they're going to be called. They're going to be called rats in my eyes because unlike Mario games, I really don't know the enemy names, like I said, of the Donkey Kong Country series, or really the Donkey Kong series in general. Really, the only other games that could be considered Donkey Kong games would be like the arcade ones. I don't think those really had enemies, except maybe Mario in the second one. Did they have a third Donkey Kong game for the arcade? Probably. I don't really remember. Probably wasn't that significant. And oh, I made it up there. I thought I would need a Kitty. Well, good thing I didn't. And there's the Donkey Kong coin. Pretty easy. Again, jumping on the wheels there. So yeah. I don't know. Like I said, this level, or this game in general, has really cool mechanics and, like, you know, mechanics and gimmicks, and I don't know, some people don't like gimmicky gameplay, but I really do. It feels like every level is really different, which is why I like this game over the second one, because it does feel so different. Well, each level feels different. It sort of has the same graphics from Donkey Kong Country 2, I think. Because, you know, Dixie looks almost exactly the same. I'm pretty sure she does look exactly the same. Cranky had like a sprite, you know, because he's sort of like more in 3D in this game. I don't know. Abuse the glitch. Well, I don't really know if it's a glitch. I'll check on that. Well, I probably won't actually, because it doesn't seem like a glitch because it's in the game. Then again, there's a lot of things in games that are quote unquote not glitches that shouldn't be there. But this seems like it should be there because it's mixed with a move that's in the game, but then again, that's usually how glitches are initiated in the first place. So you know, if you got in all the rats, if that bar turns red, and I'm almost afraid that I didn't because, or if the bar fully turns green, I'm almost afraid I didn't. So the suspense is building because it looks like it's a little too high. What are you doing? You can't hit the beat or the door apparently. There we go. Okay, I guess I did good at all of them. I was kind of worried a little, I guess. But yeah, now they creatively placed all these pitfall platform things that you've seen throughout the level to drop you down exactly where the end of the level is. And oh wow. Okay, well this is a new animal buddy type thing, sort of. I think his name is Perry, maybe? He can collect things above you for you, but if he runs into a bee like that, he will die, obviously. Well, not obviously, but it seems kind of obvious to me, I guess. He will die if he touches that, and sometimes in later levels he'll be used to get, like, bonus barrels and Donkey Kong, well, like the gray barrel for Donkey Kong coins to get coin with. So usually you want to make sure you keep him alive at all times. I guess I'll play Swanky's Tent again, just to show off the other games. What did I do last time? Head-to-head? I guess I'll do Race to 25 now. Personally, I think this is the... Or did I do Race to 25 before? It's been like a while since I actually recorded the last video. I think I did Race to 25 before. Maybe that was in practice. I don't really remember. Anyway. 4, 5, 6. Oh, that was horrible. I actually don't know if the different Kongs have different like abilities. Wow, you're appearing in the same exact place, sir. Oh, sure. Now you appear all the way over there. Oh, geez, Cranky is beating me. Like I said, I don't know if the Kongs have different abilities, like between Dixie and Kitty. If like one is faster or throws the balls faster or something, or is like, I don't know. I would think Kitty would maybe, because he's like a bigger target. He seems stronger. Maybe he can throw a little faster. I don't know. I actually wouldn't think that they would have two different abilities, just because, you know, that would be kind of unfair if you just happen to be with one Kong like I am. Oh, there I go. Well, even if I did do Race to 25 last time, then I guess I'll show this time that even if you don't get 25, it's basically the person with the highest score that wins. So we get a lot of bananas, coins. Wait, what? That's one of the best performances that I've seen in a long time. Well, you gave me more stuff last time. Why didn't you give me a lot of bananas and a lot of coins this time? You basically just gave me like 20 bananas and a refund of coins. I don't know. So yes, this is the Springin Spiders level that I think I mentioned in the last part that I thought the first level was. Because there were some Springin Spiders in that level like this, but they weren't to the extent that this level will have them. Now if I remember, there's gonna be a lot of those spiders. The yellow ones, they jump automatically. And then there's pink ones later in the level that will only jump when you initiate them, like, well, I could have used that, but I broke it against you. They'll only initiate when you actually jump on them yourselves. And something also that I want to mention now that I realize that, about that teleport barrel that I found in the first level of World 2, apparently there's one for every level of World 1 and 2, you know, like Orangatanga and the Kremwood Forest. So apparently I just missed all of them because, yeah, I looked that up, and apparently there's one in every level of World 1 and 2, so I don't know. But anyway, here we have Squawks. He's returning from Donkey Kong Country 2. If you press Y, you can spit eggs. Yes, they are eggs. They're not nuts or anything. You can kind of see that they're like spotted eggs there. I don't know how he's spitting out of his mouth. Maybe he's like Yoshi and Georg, where he can regurgitate and reproduce out of his mouth. I don't know. Anyway, if you come in here, destroy the bee. Destroy the bee. Destroy the bee. What are you doing? What? Maybe I have to get closer. There we go. The bonus barrel, first one is out here. In there. Grab 15 bananas. This one, you have to fly up a little bit, and you want to make sure, well, if you hold down while you're Squawks, that was terrible. If you hold down while you're Squawks and you're floating down, you can go down faster, like that, and I'm pretty sure you can also hold up while you're flying up to go up faster, so that's handy. I don't think you can actually kill that bee right there, so you want to go back down, and the bonus barrel's just right here, so no problem. And we'll do it again. Not like I have really any choice. I think I've decided if I don't get bonus levels within like 1 or 2 tries, depending on how annoying they are to get back to, or how annoying they are in general, I'll probably just cut to my successful attempt, just because I don't feel like, you know, showing this on screen, and you probably don't want to watch me go back to it every time that I have to, you know, go back to it, because I'll probably fail them a lot. These are still, I guess, considered the easy ones, so yeah. Also, you know, you can't kill red bees, because they're impervious to everything but TNT. Oh, 0 bananas. That's also another bad thing about me not having headphones in, that I can't really hear when the bonus game ends, so I have to look up and see the counter every time. So I guess I don't have to cut there, but Squawks ends here. Aw. We'll be seeing him later in levels, don't you worry. Oh, no. See, the pink ones, they jump up whenever you're on them. Like so. So yeah. I think, well, just the halfway barrel. I don't know where the second bonus barrel is. I remember it being up high. Or actually, yeah, I do remember what it was. I think I referenced it in the other tree level that we had. The first level, what was it called? I actually don't remember off the top of my head right now, mostly because I'm concentrating. Oh, it's this one. I said that you had to throw Dixie up there with Kitty, or up to a really high spot on one of the spiders with Kitty, and that's exactly what you have to do. Oh, come on. See, this is one of the finicky things. Jeez. Fine. Switch. Thank you. That can get kind of annoying at times. So you just want to go up here, throw Dixie, get as high as you can, and here's the DK coin. Wait, do I have to switch back to Dixie? I mean, I guess it would make sense since you need both Kongs to get up here, and there's not a possible thing that could harm you while you're up here. Like, there's no enemies up here by themselves, and of course, whenever you think you can just make it with Kitty, you can't. Even though I probably should have made that in all seriousness, or in all common senseness. I don't know. Oh, shoot, what? Is there another one down here? Is there another warp barrel down here? That would be funny if there was, because that would be, like, in the same spot it was before. No, not in the same spot, but I mean, like, in the same kind of location, I guess. Did I mention before that those hedgehog guys can only be killed from the front? Because they can. They're like I think there were hedgehog enemies in Donkey Kong Country 2 that could only be killed by rolling into them. I think they were blue though in that game. Wait, isn't there something up here? Or is this just a shortcut? Because I have everything in the level, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. Although it does look like there is something up there. Let me check this. I'll use Dixie. Because I can get up here. Well, actually, you need both Kongs to... Oh, wait, no, you don't. Is there anything up here? Or was that just for TNT? And a life, I guess. Well, I did get a life, so yeah. I guess I got a life. Finally. After so many years of not having a life, now I have one. Even though I had like 36 from what I saw before. That's bad. That's also bad because I don't want to lose Dixie because now I might die against you. Well, I tried to dodge you too easily. You're a pretty predictable enemy, actually. And you're easy to kill, too. Oh, I didn't mean to waste that on you. I wanted to waste it on you. Because the green bees, from whatever reason, even though they were, like, the most indestructible enemies in the first Donkey Kong Country game, I think, they're, like, the easiest enemies in this game. Oh, I was supposed to use you. I think these are called... I actually don't know. There's some sort of woodpecker, it looks like. I don't know their official name, but they can act as platforms. Although later in the game, they'll act as, like, evil things. Wait, is this the third bonus bear? Oh, no. The other one was for... Oh, what am I thinking? the other one was for the decay coin. Like, where we had to throw Dixie and Kitty up there. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna make this. I might. You never know. Oh, just made that. Oh, barely. I was just about to say that if you do miss one or two, I'm pretty sure you haven't, like, exactly enough time to go back and get the ones you missed. So good thing you do, or else I would have been kind of screwed there. But here's the end of the level, and voila. Speaking of voila, whenever I see that on paper, I always pronounce it as Viola, but that's besides the point. I don't know. This is actually where you would use that record. I guess I could show it here. It's Brash's cabin. He's another one of those... Well, I actually didn't show the bears, did I? Well, there's bears in this game. They refer a trading sequence. Hey, it's the Banana Brain Kongs. See that riverbank race? I ran that in 1 minute 15 seconds. You couldn't do that in double that time. What? You couldn't have beaten my time. I've held that record for the last 2 years running. You've made me so angry I could bah, bah, bah. And he sounds like one of the Kremlings. I just remember the sound that he's saying. I'm pretty sure he sounds like one of the Kremlings. And when you do that, that'll make a log fall. And if you go over there, there's going to be like a cave where you have to play Simon. And it's something we'll get into when we actually collect all the banana birds. But for now, in the next part of Donkey Kong Country 3, we'll finish up World 2 because there's really only one level left, then the boss. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.